Merry Christmas, Mum. This year, because it's 2020 and it's such a fucking bizarre year, I thought I'd do something nice, for you. So what the idea is to get all of the family who were meant to be together for your birthday and obviously couldn't, to send in a little video message to say, fond memory or great thing or what made you so special to them in their memories. Anyway, Mum, this is them. You'll hear from me again at the end. Take care, Mum. We love you. Bye.
I was reflecting on what hobbies we may have in common, and I really couldn't think of very many, except to say that we share a common love of flowers and gardening, maybe from different angles. And I can also say that you have been my sole source of knowledge on gardens and flowers, so I have to say thank you. And whilst I've got you, can you actually have a look at the flowers behind me and let me know what they are?
2, 3, go.
Mum, when I think about the things that I value about you, one of the things that come to mind is how you have valued each of your children, how you believed in us. And not only did you believe in us, but you believed in your grandchildren and every one of us. And this, I didn't realise this as a child, but as I had my children, and as I talked with you, this came out, and this really I could see what you'd done over the years. So I really value that. Thank you very much, not only for my childhood, but also for your mentoring through my children and with them.
Bev, I liked it when you asked me to build some new things for your new house in Witten. Thank you for being a great Nanna and a great support to Julie and I.
Hi Nanna, Merry Christmas. Roger has asked us to put together some of our most favourite memories of you for you to listen to on Christmas Day. So of course, most of my most favourite memories that I have with you are from the summers that I spent out at your place in my primary school and high school years. I remember watching an incredible amount of the Australian Open. I have a very strong knowledge of 1990s tennis stars. We played a lot of rummy, a lot of Uno. We did lots of puzzles. We enjoyed some very, 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 very hot summer days. And we nagged you all day long, every day, if we could go to the pool, even though we definitely knew the rule was not until after 3 o'clock. And I'm pretty sure we drove you mental most days. But the funniest time that I remember driving you crazy was when Steve, Kate and I were constantly singing the Solar Tinting Centre ad song. And I think one day Kate got locked outside on the veranda because you just heard it too many times and you lost it. So I giggle every time I think of that. Anyway, I look forward to bringing my kids out to spending some hot summers in Leeton with you soon, because years like this when the weather is just not warming up just does not feel like summer to me. Love you lots. Bye.
Hi Bev, Merry Christmas. My favourite memory of you is the times that Lisa and I used to come and visit you, and every time I'd polish up a plate you'd always replenish it with food, so I would be always absolutely stuffed. Bye.
Hey, I just want to say Merry Christmas from Katie, Rory, Hamish and I. Just want to share some happy memories I had as well. So I'll always remember Nanna's spy network that kept Lisa, Kate and I honest on our way to and from the pool in Witten. Another happy memory we have is with Rory, you and him sending letters to each other and sending the bugs. He absolutely went mental over it. He absolutely loved it. And finally, I'll always remember when you met Hamish in Sydney for the first time. You were just amazed how big he was, and he was sitting on your lap with the biggest grin. You both looked so happy and wonderful. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas. I know it's been a rough one, but I can't wait to see you on the day, Nan. Love you. Bye.
At the Solar Tinting Centre, quality service without the fuss. Do you remember kicking me outside for that, Nan? Because I remember it. I'd only sung it once. My favourite memory as an adult is you being my bridesmaid. I love you.
Hey Bev, my favourite thing in the world is your roasted honey glazed ham. Mwah! It is to die for. I hope you cook it every Christmas for the rest of eternity. And keep it hot. Don't cook it before, otherwise we have to come the day you cook it, and I'm gonna have to eat it then. Thanks.
Well, it's geriatric and funny, and I love her.
Okay, hands up, who knows what these are? For those of you that go pliers, you'd be almost correct. These are actually what we use to change the TV channel. And changing the TV channel was quite a feat because the pliers were often not to be found. Mum had put them in a safe place so that only she knew where they were, and given a choice of 2 channels, there wasn't a great deal of fighting anyway. But anyway, I have no idea how this tradition arose, but it's one of my memories of childhood, and like many of my memories of Mum, they're not big emotional moments, they're just quite domestic day-to-day activities, and I thought the pliers represented that, you know, a menial task of changing the TV channel. So anyway, have a Merry Christmas, bye.
Hi Mum, I'm finding it really difficult to come up with just one memory of you that is my fondest. There are too many to choose from. A special memory I have of you is from when Martin and Claire were born, and you come to help me settle into life as their mum. You made it possible for me to focus on them while you looked after the rest of life. You got up with me through the night for feeding, and you stayed up to resettle them so I could get some sleep. And you looked after us so that our routines could become established. We know there were nights when you didn't get any sleep, but you soldiered on through the exhaustion. If I can be half the mum to my children as you have been to me, I will be a great mum. I love you.
Hi Bev, there's a limerick for you. There was a lady called Beverly. She led her family so cleverly. She played Scrabble and tennis, but never a menace. That lady from Leeton called Beverly.
Hey Nan, thanks for being awesome. My favourite memory is when you come to Katoomba with Mum and I and had an awesome holiday. From your favourite granddaughter.
The best memory I've had with Nanna was her pretending to fight with Poppy and me thinking it was real. She's also pretty good at not getting angry when being vomited over. All around the best grandmother in the world.
Mum, I love the way you make me a tea. It's always better than I do. And I love spending time with you. Can't wait until we spend some time together again. Merry Christmas.
I want to say you something. Thank you for calling me ice cream. I miss you. Merry Christmas.
Hello, Nanna.
Karen.
No, not Karen, Nanna.
Nana.
Yeah, what do you want to tell Nanna? Do you love Nanna? What?
Yes, yes.
Yes?
No, we are wanting Nana.
Huh?
Nana, I love you. Nana, I love you.
Yeah, what else?
Daddy.
What about Daddy?
Daddy, I love you.
Okay, what about Nanna?
Nana.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Is he going to say, I love you, Nanna, bye-bye?
I love you, Nana. Bye-bye.
I hope you enjoyed them videos. I hope it shows you how much your family loves you, misses you, and just, yeah, loves you. But anyway, my thoughts, I thought it'll leave till now, the end. I think you've been the most amazing mum who always inspired us, who always encouraged to do our best, and always pushed us a little bit harder that we needed to be pushed. Well, I suppose yourself, you did push yourself. You had 4 kids who were very average, and then you had me. Then you knew you know, had the perfect life. You've had the perfect child, so you stopped having kids. So congratulations on having me, Mum. I think you did well. Another thing that I think is most amazing about you is your ability to lie and pretend you're not lying. For instance, you pretend that you like the others, you pretend you like their children and the grandchildren, whilst we all know I am the favourite, will always be the favourite, I am the most important. Yes. No matter what they say. But one memory in particular really sticks out, and I don't know how many times we did this. I don't know if it was just once. I don't know if that other idiot Alison was with us, or Helen. I really don't know. But I remember me and you driving to Leeton in the old XB Falcon, and it was a summertime, and we would circle around Mountford Park until we found a park in the shade. Couldn't have a park in the sun. And then we'd go and do whatever we had to do, whether it was at doctor's or shopping or, I wouldn't have a clue what we did. But at the end of the day, before we went home, we'd get some dollars worth of chips and take them to Mountford Park and sit on the benches in the park and eat the chips. That just sticks out in my mind as just a great, happy memory that I have with you. I was probably in trouble whilst I was doing it, but perfect one. All right, Mum, just let you know that we all love you. A Merry Christmas.